everyone, this is Influx MUFC and welcome back to the second part of this Let's Play. So basically going to pick off where we left off. Right now we've got a small service running between these three towns. Bus service from Cleveland to Cobham and a bus service from Cobham to Warminster, and we are looking to expand. So the first thing that I need to do is find another location. I could go to Gretton, but that's maybe it's quite far for a bus, especially these old buses that keep on crashing, not crashing but breaking down. But if I do expand it there, I could always go to Chippenham, and that looks like a nice option. So what I will do, actually no, I'm going to take out the rest of this loan, which all 165. Why can't I? Loan. Right, and I am going to build a train service from Cleveland, seeing as that's the largest town. Cleveland. These are all just different station sets, just to really make it look nicer than the default station. I'm not sure I've downloaded the one that I actually like, so I'm going to have to make do with the default station. So right now I just want one track because it's just a small station. Turn on area catchment just to see, because you want it to really cover the middle area. What I could do is rotate it and have it part of the bus station, or have it that way, but then I would have to destroy, mess about, unless I do this like so, then I can do that. No, I don't want to do that. Right, if you, I think it's control, hold control, and then you can attach this to Cleveland bus station, rather than making a new one like Cleveland Central, and do that. Go up. I must remove road. There must be a junction there. Remove, and sorry, but you're getting evicted. You as well. So yeah, that's a good thing about this game. You can just make people homeless on a whim, if it so tickles your fancy. Right, so what I'm going to have this do is I'm going to have this loop back around, and I'm going to have these merge into one track. All I hope is that my funds stretch far enough, because to be honest I'm not really sure they will. Then again, what's life without a bit of risk? So I'm going to have this go up here. The thing about railways is that you've got to be as economical as you can, because I mean, if building them does cost a lot of money, but if you build it right, it does turn into a real money spinner. So if you do get it spot on, or near enough spot on, then it can actually turn out to be quite profitable. So fingers crossed. Oh no, competition. First bus arrives at Orrell. Orrell. Oh, is that near? No, that I looked at Orrell, but right, Gretton. Where could I go in Gretton? Here. But that involves destroying you and you. And before the rebuild, I best get that done. And there. And loop back around. Go away. Right, I want to try to avoid building on the rocks, because that's actually pretty expensive. As much as I can, I've sort of touched on them. Right, that should be okay. If I build a depot here and get going. Right, as you can see here, it tells you what it's suitable for, the maximum reliability. I don't want that because it's only 60%. That means it's going to be prone to breaking. That is nice. 98, good for passengers or freight. Speed of 128 kilometers per hour. Kilometers, I'm going to have to fix that. Game options. Metric Imperial. Yes. 80 miles an hour. Yes. Don't really need the diesel engine right now. I mean, let's see how good it is. 65% reliability. It's a bit faster than the one that I was looking at. Express passengers. I don't really need express because they're not going long distances. So buy vehicle and add a couple of passenger carriages. Right now for that price, about 3 with an option to build more. So go to Gretton and go to Cleveland. Okay, go. Choo-choo. Right. Hold on. No sound. What sound? No music. Oh, why is that me? Nah, that's probably why. So the thing I don't like about this game is the sound effects. The sound effects are a bit tedious, a bit annoying, and in these headphones are actually quite loud. So you generally want to avoid that. Just fast forward this a bit just to get this train going. See it zipping along. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start building signals. Signals can tell a train to one-way systems are also handy if you're running more than one train on the same line. It helps avoid crashes. So what I'm going to do, which one's one way again? It's been a while since I've played this. I think it's they're entry signals, they're exit signals, and they are mixed, I think. They'll do good old-fashioned signals. So if you double-click, means the train can only go that way and that way. And same deal up here. I can go in that way and out that way. Nah, we'll have to do it like this because the train sort of jumped the gun. Right. I'm getting quite a good response from Gretton. 10 passengers, 10 passengers, 9 passengers. So run it a bit. And unload. And £1,000 income. That's like for an early system. Ooh, that's loading quite a lot. Quite a lot of people. Nearly full. So the good thing about that is I'll have the bus taking people from Warminster and Cobham to Cleveland to get on the train to go to Gretton. So that would be, and I will also extend my bus service if I build a bus station right here. Build it on this side. Nah, because I don't want them going across the train line. Trains do have a tendency to run over your own buses, so I generally try to avoid making them cross train tracks wherever possible, because the last thing you want is a PR disaster trying to explain how you let one of your trains run over a bus full of orphan children. So that would be quite disastrous. I don't know what orphan children are doing on my bus, but you never know. That looks like a path. So I'm pretty sure they're not going to mourn the loss of a path. Oh shit. Maybe not. But what's done is done, and no, wait. Just with a view for future expansion, just so it's easier to expand rather than building it in a little cubby hole, and purchase the land. Building these little signs here actually purchases the land. I'm going to do the same here with that. also Cleveland's already been built around. Cobham likewise, but if I was to delete that, councils generally don't mind if you delete roads which aren't attached. They won't let you delete roads that are in a loop, but if it's just a loose end, they'll let you. They're like, go ahead. So that's just with a view for future expansion, and I will continue setting up that system in my next video, so hopefully I will see you then.